Hello and welcome to the StudyTravel TV studio in London. I'm Matthew Knott.
And I'm Nicola Hancox, bringing you the latest StudyTravel news stories.
So the headlines this week: UK ELT industry rebounds with 14% increase.
US toughens rules on student overstays.
And new tool for comparing English exams launched.
So positive news from the UK after a few tough years then, Matt.
Yes, indeed. Member Language Schools of English UK recorded a 14% increase in student numbers in 2017 to almost 500,000, according to data released at its annual conference last week, while student weeks rose 5% to 1.9 million.
Growth was most apparent in the junior sector, as private sector members recorded a 27% year-on-year increase in weeks, meaning juniors accounted for 55% of students. Overall, in the private sector, Italy remained the top source country with a 29% increase in students. Saudi Arabia, Spain, China and Turkey completed the top five, and South American markets were particular growth areas.
Chief Executive Sarah Cooper said schools' hard work had paid off and that they had taken advantage of the favourable exchange rate. However, the picture was less positive at the 67 public sector members, who recorded a 12% decrease in students and weeks. China was the top market there.
At the conference, English UK launched a campaign to highlight the value of the ELT industry and to lobby for visa-free access for EU students after Brexit.
Over the Atlantic, the US Citizenship and Immigration Service has posted a new policy memorandum tightening rules on how unlawful presence will be calculated for international students.
Under the new rules, due to come into effect from August 9th, students will begin accruing unlawful presence the day after their course is completed. Students that accrue more than 180 days of unlawful presence may be barred further entry to the USA for 3 years.
The department said that students were admitted for a purpose and were expected to depart or obtain another status when that purpose ends. However, NAFSA, Association of International Education, said that the rules were a solution to a non-issue and made the USA less attractive as a destination.
A new website to provide agents and students with comparative results for different types of international English exams has been launched.
Yes, indeed. Developed by Tim Chauvin, Director of Islington Centre for English in the UK, the englishexams.co.uk website allows visitors to enter a score from one recognised test and convert to 17 others. He said that the free-to-use tool was designed for university and school administrators, students, agents and employers.
He said initial feedback from agents was very positive and that the website was developed because there was no similar resource where visitors could get information about all exams in one place.
And now for a roundup of some of the other news stories this week. British Study Centres has partnered with the NC UK Consortium of Universities to offer the International Foundation Year programme at its franchise school in Ukraine, and is promoting the course to local agencies. The course provides guaranteed progression to one of the 16 universities that comprise NC UK.
Japanese Agency Association JAOS has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with language school organisation English Malaysia, aiming to expand business opportunities and raise standards.
Mackenzie School of English in Edinburgh, UK has entered into the adult teaching sector after moving to a new location with separate floors and entrances for young learners and adults.
The Turkish government has said that international students coming to study in the country's higher education institutions will receive permission to work and health insurance as part of an ambitious aim to welcome 350,000 students.
Ambitious. Northumbria University in the UK has signed a partnership to offer its business and project management master's degrees at Amsterdam University of Applied Sciences in the Netherlands.
And finally, the board of Brazilian Agency Association Belter has been re-elected to serve another 3-year term until May 2021.
Congratulations to them. More on all of those stories on our website, as well as photos from the English UK event, the NIAS conference and Intu's fam trip in Illinois.
Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.